Welcome to the Earl's Court in London, England. More than 15,000 on hand to see a 12-round heavyweight fight between the former champion Joe Frazier and the European heavyweight champion Joe Bugner. For Frazier, it could be the first step back in trying to regain the title that he lost on the night of January 22nd to George Foreman. Hello again, everybody. I'm Brent Musburger, and with me at ringside, our European colleague and correspondent Adrian Metcalf. And Adrian, if nothing else, we've got a great contrast in styles here today.
You've got the perfect match. You've got a tall, blonde, good-looking boy, likes to keep out of trouble, keeps his arms very high, gets on the ropes a bit, but he jabs away with his left, tries to protect himself, has never been knocked down, has only had one cut eye in his career, against the classic hustling, street-fighting kind of Joe Frazier, who's bustle attack, thump, thump, thump all the way from the first bell. Couldn't be a better match.
I know, Adrian, that you talked to both Joe Frazier and Joe Bugner last week at their training camps. We'll have both of those interviews, and we'll be checking in with Bill Toomey out in Irvine, California for the National Women's AAU Track and Field Championships. All coming up today on the CBS Sports Spectacular. Today, from London, England, the heavyweight contest between Joe Frazier and Joe Bugner. And from Irvine, California, the National AAU Women's Track and Field Championships. Sponsored by Gatorade, the Thirst Quencher, and by the makers of Old Spice Aftershave and Cologne. Old Spice, available in original, lime, and burley.
Don't forget the training in dozens of specialized fields. Don't forget the discipline, learning to work as a team. When you need people to do a job, don't forget the veterans. They have the skills to tackle the toughest civilian jobs, the discipline to get them done, and government on-the-job training funds help them convert their experience to peacetime jobs. When you need people to do a job, don't forget, hire the vet. Contact your local state employment service or Veterans Administration office.
Under the shady lights of a dance hall in London's Clubland, Joe Bugner takes a look at his opponent's last public workout. At 6 feet 4 inches and 221 pounds, this 23-year-old champion of Europe has decided physical advantages. Of his 50 fights, he's lost only 5. Yet it's one of those, the last one in February in Las Vegas, when he went 12 rounds with Muhammad Ali, that gives him most pleasure. But what did he learn from that fight?
Very much indeed, because Ali's the type of fighter that introduces a lot of problems. And as long as you've got the mentality between your ears to take it in, the experience is absolutely tremendous.
Was there any time you thought you could have beaten Ali in that fight?
Oh, definitely. I think every fighter, when he goes into a ring, he feels that he can beat the opponent. Unfortunately, no one is aware of the problems that could happen during the contest. For instance, I had a cut eye in the first round, so that meant that I was restricted as far as my work was concerned, because I wasn't going to be chucked out of the ring over a cut eye. So I just wanted to do the full distance and learn as much as I could from the fight.
Now, what about Frazier? How much have you seen him in action? How much have you studied fight films of him?
All I've seen of Frazier was his last sort of 6 fights. The Ali fight, then of course there was the Stander, Terry Daniels, and of course the Foreman fight. I know he's a tremendously strong fighter, but I've got the ability and the mentality to beat him.
Have you got the punch?
Or shall we just say I'm not there to prove that I can knock anybody out in one round. But in my record, it has been known that I've knocked out nearly over 30 opponents. So I can punch, if that's what you mean.
50. 10 seconds.
You're in pretty good shape for this fight.
Well, I would say, yeah. I'd say I'm in the best of shape I think that I've ever been in my whole life. I'm ready.
Have you trained harder for this than, say, you did against Foreman?
Yeah, well, I think I trained harder for this than all of them.
Why is that? Is it a very important fight
Well,
to you?
otherwise I got to get back where I've been before, so therefore I know I got to work for it.
Why did you choose Bugner as the fight?
You got anybody else for me to fight?
No, I guess there's Foreman.
Well, he wasn't fighting it. I'm waiting on him. Anybody that you would name, you know, and put the name on the paper, I'll fight them.
So it's really the start of the Joe Frazier, can we say it's a comeback?
Well, I ain't never been no way, you know, for the comeback concern. I feel like, you know, it's just the idea is get back active, you know what I mean, just like I've been before.
How much do you know about Bugner?
Well, I know he's a man, that's one thing, and then he's a human being, second, and then third, otherwise he's a fighter. And that's all I need to know, you know.
Have you seen him fight?
I saw him move on some news clipping, that's all.
You didn't see the Vegas fight with Ali?
No, I think I've been doing something else, yeah.
Maybe with the group.
Well, not necessary. There's other things that, you know,
he's a very tall,
I like to do besides singing.
He's a very tall man. He's a lot taller than you, and he's a much more stylish kind of fighter.
I don't know what stylish you're talking about. What do you mean stylish?
You know, he likes to be a stand-up, rather classical kind of fellow.
Well, that's his thing, you know. He got his own way of fighting, and I got my own way. Maybe you like his way of fighting, and maybe somebody else like my way of fighting. So therefore, this is the reason why that people come to see both of us fight, because why his style is different from mine. If two stand-up guys, they'd probably be a ballet dance, you know what I mean? Right. Like him and Clay had.
Right. Now, you're obviously training very hard for this thing. Do you still feel hungry as a fighter? You still want things to prove?
Well, I don't feel like I have to prove anything to anybody. I just like to have a lot of money and a lot of investing. You know, that help pays the rent.
People say you're a pretty rich fella now.
Well, I'm not pretty rich, but I can pay the rent every week. You know what I mean? And otherwise, I can get the nice things in life that I like to have and make my family comfortable. So you know, I don't see nothing wrong with that, but a man never get too much money, especially when he's in tip-top shape, physical, mentally, and everything else to go along with it, you know, behind all the outcome that the people write, and let's say what some believe and some don't, and I'd say what this other guy shot off at the mouth, you know, I ain't doing too bad for an ugly, beat-up fella and, you know, other bad things that they say.
Now, people have said after the two big fights that there were medical problems, or you'd had to go to hospital, or that you'd
You ever been to
problem.
hospital?
Right, I think we've all been to hospital,
No,
but
right.
obviously in the case
Well,
of
that's the same thing.
heavyweight.
Regardless of if I had fight or not, I still had to go in the hospital. I'm human just like everybody else.
So
same thing, make me tick, make them tick.
Now, do you see this fight being a very brief affair? Do you see you can get in there and finish it quickly?
Well, I hope that he stumbled as he come in the ring. And they count him out. That's good enough for me. That's all I want.
And
you know.
If everything goes to plan and you win the fight, you're just going to then look around and wait for offers, or
no? I'm
will
on
you
that.
be the man then?
I'm out of that reach. All I tell Yank, like when I first started, I promised him I'll keep the body in shape. He gets the fights, and that goes back to the olden days. Now I'll keep the body in tip-top shape. He picks the fighter, and I'll fight him.
Certainly looking pretty good shape now. Thank you for talking to us.
Big buddy.
Thank you for talking to us. Good luck in the fight.
All right.
Now vacationers and travelers can take movies they couldn't take before Kodak made the XL movie camera and Ektachrome 160 movie film. These are actual Super 8 movies taken without movie lights, deep in these colorful and exciting underground caverns. And you can go right on shooting outside in the bright sunlight. Bring it all home with the Kodak XL movie camera and Kodak Ektachrome 160 movie film. Movies without movie lights.
The old double edge, the advanced Wilkinson bonded. This blade can get out of line, cause nicks and cuts. This one can't get out of line, helps prevent nicks and cuts. The old double edge shaves close, but in test after test, the Wilkinson bonded shaved even closer. It has an edge of incredible keenness locked into a unique protective shaving head. The bonded blade shaves you closer. The head helps protect you from nicks and cuts. The Wilkinson bonded. A closer shave doesn't have to hurt.
There's Gibbs bringing the two out to the middle of the ring. Frazier with that always stern expression, never taking his eyes off his opponent. And we are ready to go. There are some rule changes to keep in mind. There is no mandatory 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. Must 5-point scoring system. We'll see what kind of a first round Frazier has. He was hurt down in Kingston, Jamaica by Foreman right away. Bugner is more of a defensive specialist. Frazier's got to keep on the pressure right away. We'll see if he slows up a little bit and changes his tactics. He does not. He is forcing the fight right away, but it is Bugner who is scoring. Bugner has a fine left jab, and he hurt Frazier a little bit with it right there, too. He will flick it out. Keep your eye on Bugner's left hand. It is going to be his most important defensive weapon to keep Frazier away from him. Foreman, of course, was able to shove him back off when he tried to apply that pressure. Joe Frazier, one of the most relentless heavyweight champions we have ever had. And here in the first round, he is trying to apply it right away to Bugner. But it is Bugner who is finding the target very easy to hit, just as George Foreman did. That duck-down style of Frazier, trying to get inside. Bugner waiting for the target to move in. Early here in the first round.
Bugner starting very confidently indeed. That little flurry of lefts and rights. Never seen him start a fight as well as that. Very confident.
He has seen the films of the Foreman fight. He knows this man is easy to hit. Frazier, on the other hand, was convinced not only you sitting in the living room, but more importantly himself, that he has not lost it all. There are those who say that he was badly hurt in that fight against Muhammad Ali in Madison Square Garden. And if he was, what an ironic thing that fight may have ruined both fighters, because Ali has not certainly been the same devastating force that he was that night either. One of the great fights of all time. And here it is Frazier wearing the bright pink trunks, Joe Bugner in the white with the blue trim, his country's flag down there on the left side, and his countrymen are cheering him on here in Earl's Court, very pleased. Frazier did get inside a little bit. Bugner wants to slow up the action a little bit. That may have been one of the most effective lefts that Frazier has thrown in on Bugner's chin. Joe Frazier looking very clear-eyed. Bugner was scoring, but apparently was not hurting him. Frazier is a man who can take all kinds of punishment, as he has demonstrated time and time again. Well, every time, except for that one night against Foreman. Look at that exchange. 2 heavyweights going toe-to-toe here.
Now Bugner's got to get off the ropes, which he does. Harry Gibbs, the referee, very strong. Handles the fight well.
20-foot square ring. Perhaps a little bigger than you might expect Frazier would like. He might prefer an 18, but no, he asked for the 20-foot ring. So Bugner will need all of those 20 feet to try and escape from the trouble that he's in over there on that ring. He must stay off of the ropes and away from this relentless pressure, because Frazier will keep it up as Bugner comes in with a good left hand. There is that jab, just flicking it out. 23 years old, Bugner. He has already had 50 fights as the first round comes to an end here. The crowd roaring its approval, Adrian, because we got a very good start out of Joe Bugner.
Just checking Bugner's eyes there, making sure there's no problems, but he certainly started well.
And the CBS Sports Spectacular will continue in just a moment.
You're watching Racing History in the Making. Richard Petty in the STP Oil Treatment Special, on his way to an unprecedented 4th NASCAR Grand National Championship. One big reason he won, he didn't take chances with his engine. He got the racer's edge with STP Oil Treatment. And so can you. Add STP to your oil. Make Richard Petty's edge your edge.
STP is the racer's edge.
Hey, babe, let me borrow your shampoo.
Yeah, up top.
Head and shoulder. You mean our great swinging quarterback has a dandruff problem?
There's no dandruff problem when you use Head and Shoulders regularly.
Hey, great! But what about your hair?
Lathers good, doesn't it? And it leaves your hair looking the way the ladies like it.
Hey, so that's your secret, huh?
It's no secret. Head and Shoulders is the best-selling shampoo in America.
I mean, not just the best-selling dandruff shampoo?
Right.
Now we start round 2. Joe Bugner with a very surprisingly strong performance in that first round against former champion Joe Frazier. And again it is Frazier trying to get his head in on that chest, trying to go to work with that left hand. Bugner keeping away very well, tagging him with a couple chin. Bugner was cut by Muhammad Ali in the first round of that fight in Las Vegas, and then he hung on for 11 rounds.
In the clinches there, Frazier grinning. Bit of psychology. He's looking quite confident. It should suit Frazier, this kind of a bustling, fast fight. Bugner's got to jab him away and work him over from a distance. Getting involved close up too like this can't do him much good.
And again it is Frazier pursuing his prey from one end of that ring to the other. And in return, taking a great deal of punishment as that pressure must come. He has given away 8 inches in reach here to Joe Bugner. He has also given away 13 pounds in weight. Joe Frazier came to London with quite a thick beard. He has had to trim it down. The officials warned him. They didn't want him sticking his head in there in Bugner's chest and then perhaps irritating it by rubbing that chin up and down with the whiskers on it. So you are seeing a freshly trimmed Joe Frazier. And he is definitely trying to get inside, being a little bit more successful here in the second round. It may not look like much, but that is grueling punishment that Bugner takes there on the inside. That vital left hook that Frazier must have operating. Bugner putting up a fantastic defense so far against Frazier. Much stronger than Frazier anticipated.
Yeah, looks to me as if Frazier, after nearly 6 months out of the ring, needed that first round just to shake himself loose a little. He's looking a lot more confident now. He's moving better, and you know, he's grinning, which is always a bad sign for his opponents.
See the expression on Frazier's face. Now it is one of confidence. He has lasted that first round. So vital since he was knocked down 6 times in his last fight, but Bugner got him in trouble over there. Frazier got himself stuck on the ropes, and Bugner applies some pressure. Bugner is not noted for his punch, however. There are those who say that he has one of the weakest punches of any of the contenders in the heavyweight division. And there was a time when Bugner could have used a little more punch because he had Frazier in a very, very vulnerable position. Look at that left hand.
Now, if Bugner keeps tossing left hands like that into Frazier's face, he'll do him some damage.
Flicking that jab out as Muhammad Ali did that night at Madison Square Garden. And that's the end of the second round. Joe Bugner and Joe Frazier continue their war.
Here's Bugner coming in the clinches.
That was the moment, Adrian, when Joe Frazier was wide open for an assault, and Bugner simply could not apply the pressure to it.
No, I think we're going to see that as he fight increasingly, that Bugner, though he's very solid, just doesn't have that finishing punch. He doesn't have that killer instinct for me.
Taking a look now in Frazier's corner, Yank Durham on the left-hand side of your screen is giving instructions. Here is a relationship in boxing that has stood the test of time, avarice, and everything else that heavyweight fighters fall prey to. Yancey Durham started Joe Frazier out in a gym in Philadelphia when Frazier just wanted to lose some weight because he was too heavy. Not only did he lose weight, he went out and won a heavyweight championship, and now he's trying to get it back from George Foreman. But first things first, Joe Bugner, who has put up a good battle here for the first 2 rounds so far of this scheduled 12-rounder. If you're scoring, the winner must get 5 points a round. The loser can get up to 4 3/4. Seldom does it fall below 4 1/2. And it is Frazier on the attack, just as he was in the first 2 rounds when he set the style that would be followed by both fighters. Bugner backing up, trying to flick that jab out. But Frazier has cut down the angle in that ring, and he is finding it a little bit easier now to get inside Bugner. Bugner's best round was the first. Frazier began to come on in the second round, displaying the same relentless pressure and optimism that you are now watching out there.
Pretty fierce pace for 2 men around 210, 220 pounds. They're not taking much of a rest so far.
Bugner, an interesting story. At the age of 6, he was forced to flee Hungary with his 3 brothers and sisters and his mother. He never knew his father. He came to England, was a champion discus thrower as a youngster. turned to boxing when he found out that fighters make more money than discus throwers. And here he is with the European Championship in his pocket, and now he wants a shot at the big one and going to work on Joe Frazier in the center of the ring. Can't say enough about Joe Bugner's courage. He has faced that pressure of Joe Frazier. I think that many of his countrymen somehow doubted what Bugner might do against a class heavyweight. They're finding out because he's not backing down, and neither is Joe Frazier. Both men came to fight. If this continues for 12 rounds like this, we're going to have two arm-weary fighters.
Good left by Frazier there. Rocked Bugner a little bit.
There's that blow. That left hook down low in the stomach area. Did it to Buster Mathis in 1968 in the Garden. Won the title when he stopped Jimmy Ellis. Now he's taking that punishment, as Joe Frazier always must do. He will take two punches, just not moving out of the way so he can try to land one or two. Well, notice his legs, thicker than most heavyweights. He does not have the speed. It's a lot of raw courage on Joe Frazier's part. Perhaps never received the credit due him when he was the champion. That was because Muhammad Ali always got the publicity. Here in London, he has passed the time at night playing blackjack, listening to rock and roll music. He says he must work to a certain rhythm, and he is trying to use that rhythm of movement now against Bugner. But again, Joe Bugner has been able to keep him off, as he does there with that left jab as we come to the end of the third round here. And the CBS Sports Spectacular will continue in just a moment.
Honey, what are you doing?
Plugging in my electric shaver.
What are you doing now?
Drying my beard with electric shave.
It looks like you're wetting your beard with electric shave.
The special ingredients in electric shave dry my beard so it stands up and I can shave it off with less friction.
Oh.
And if you don't mind my saying so, less irritation.
Oh.
To get a really close, comfortable electric shave, get a really dry beard. Wet it first with
Electric shave!
Tools are my living. I use 3-in-1 oil to help prevent rust and keep my tools working better and lasting longer. Here's a tip. These two workmen have identical saws. We'll wipe this one with 3-in-1 oil. 3-in-1 oil with LubriShield makes the oiled saw slippery, so it cuts easier, faster. Use 3-in-1 oil to help prevent rust, so tools work better, last longer. And for repairs, use genuine plastic wood. Next best thing to wood itself.
Gambling is legal in London, and there was a lot on this fight. Joe Bugner was 100-to-1 shot not to knock out Frazier in rounds 1, 2, and 3. We have now passed to round 4. Joe Frazier is a 4-to-1 shot to knock out Bugner here. They bet on rounds rather than the outcome of the fight itself. And almost every other store here in London is a bookmaker's stand. Adrian, that's got to be a big business here.
Yeah, and most of the fellas who make the money out of bookmaking also promote these fights.
Well, he's got a good one to promote now, a sellout at Earl's Court. And they are enthusiastic. They have witnessed 3 fine rounds, 2 hard-working heavyweights going at it. Bugner is a defensive fighter, but he will still stand and punch as he is doing there. Frazier trying to get some more sting into his punches. Bugner work over that head. Joe Frazier has taken a lot of punishment around that head area, but he just keeps moving in, letting the punches roll off. They have hurt Frazier a little bit that time. That was a very solid punch Bugner threw. Frazier's left knee buckled just slightly. Keep an eye on Bugner now. We don't know whether Frazier was hurt by that one punch, but his knee did buckle just a bit, and we saw Bugner's corner come alive. Frazier might find himself in a little bit of trouble. This is early in the 4th round, and he's taken a lot of punches around that head area already. That reach has given Bugner a tremendous advantage, and he's making the most of it here with these exchanges. And then he covers up, keeping Frazier's blows away from the head area, conceding the fact that Frazier is going to score down in the stomach.
Harry Gibbs warning about a low head. Bugner a little bit worried, I suppose, about his left eye, that head boring in there.
It's over that eye that Muhammad Ali opened up a cut that required 7 stitches. Watch the honest workman, Joe Frazier, fight his way back. Bugner has definitely taken some of the starch out of Frazier in this round. This is Bugner's best round since the first. No question about it. You can hear Frazier grunting now as he throws those punches. It's requiring more effort. The sweat running down his back. We're watching that eye of Bugner's. A little red, but not bad. Bugner finds himself in that ring area now. He will try to shove his way off.
Just 10
that was
seconds
a tactic that George Foreman used so well down in Jamaica. Frazier would come in and Foreman would push him off and then hit him with that right. We come to the end of round 4. Adrian, I know you've been keeping the round-by-round score, and how does it look to you so far?
I'd put Frazier a shade ahead, wouldn't you? I think he's landed more solidly and moved around better, I think, really. Bugner's put in some pretty tough shots. There's not more than half a point in the whole fight so far.
Well, again, repeating how they score here in London, in case you're doing it there in your living room. 5-point must system. The winner gets 5, but frequently the loser of a round will get 4 3/4. Seldom drops below 4.5. We've had no knockdowns so far in this fight. Joe Bugner came on very strong in the first round and was also terribly impressive in the 4th round with an exchange over on the far right-hand corner. Seemed to hurt Frazier a little bit. Took some sting out of his punches. Surprising maneuver there by Joe Bugner, who actually pulled his shorts down a little bit as he came out. Against a man like Frazier, you would think he would tug him up a little bit, because Frazier likes to go low, and sometimes he is warned by the officials to keep him up. Frazier comes out with a bull-like charge here in the 5th round. Despite the fact that he was knocked down savagely 6 times by George Foreman, he has come here with the same fight against Bugner. Pressure all the way. And he is applying it now. And I wouldn't be surprised if both of these fighters are just a little bit tired, even though we're in the 5th round. For heavyweights, they started very quickly. Bugner wants to convince his countrymen that he really is a legitimate contender. The most popular heavyweight in London remains Henry Cooper, and he's no longer active. There's some doubts about Joe Bugner. They were expressed in the newspapers, much the same way that the doubts about Frazier have appeared in the United States. Everybody seemed to think that he lost it all that March night in Madison Square Garden. Since then, he fought Terry Daniels, Ron Standers, 2 non-entities. After Stander, he then took on George Foreman, obviously overconfident and overweight, and lost his title. Now he looks very trim tonight. He certainly presents an inviting target.
Yeah, we saw the Frazier left going in there at Rock Bugner.
Bugner now is trying to swing out a little bit more with that left inside, trying to cover up as Frazier applies the pressure.
That's it. Bugner jabbing his way clear.
Bugner's best weapon. He's got to keep it very active. Just watch that left hand of Frazier. Just keep your eye on it, because that's where the action's going to be when he fights. He uses the right as a decoy and a follow-up, but he'll do his damage with that left hand. He'll come inside to Bugner's right side. That's where he wants to apply it. He wants to get his head in on Bugner's chest and stay there. Bugner was much more active against Muhammad Ali. He did a lot more moving than he's doing here against Frazier. He's standing and punching. Good exchange. See now, both of them, when they get into clinches a little bit, they're showing tired movements, holding on much more than they did earlier. So a lot of this fighting's going inside. Not as glamorous, but believe me, it can be awfully effective. Can kill a man's spirit down inside. Frazier's got both of his arms down now. For a man who's taken that much punishment around the head area, he still appears to be in excellent shape. Round 5. Remember, this is a scheduled 12-rounder. And that's the end of round 5. Both fighters now looking a little bit tired. Not getting as much action as we got in the first few rounds.
Pick up on the replay there. Attacked by Bugner, just missing with the right, but very quick. He's much lively in the ring than I've seen him before. He's thinking quicker. A right thrown across there by Frazier. A lot of mauling and spoiling going on, but they've kept the pace of the fight up surprisingly well.
We take a look over at Joe Bugner's corner, and we will be back as the CBS Sports Spectacular continues in just a moment.
Some people have a deep, abiding respect for the natural beauty that was once this country. And some people don't. People start pollution. People can stop it. Write for Pollution Booklet, Box 1771, Radio City Station, New York.
Well, this time Bugner's corner tugged at his pants and tried to pull him up a little bit. I think that with these hot lights and all this work that Joe Bugner is losing weight. See Frazier coming out at him. Bugner looking like he's going to get on the bicycle a little bit more. Maybe his corner said, look, you got to move it. He's coming after you. Frazier just immediately goes out and cuts down that ankle.
Bugner wheeling away around to his left all the time, keeping away from Frazier's left hand.
He's making Joe Bugner move clockwise in this fight, cutting off the angle to his left. And Bugner must stay on his horse and continue to move. And now the pressure is starting to come. Bugner, to me, looks more tired right now than at any time in this fight. This is the last round in which Joe Frazier was rated a 4-to-1 choice to knock Bugner out. Decent flurry there by Bugner, but Frazier comes up grinning.
This is certainly the toughest fight Bugner's ever had. I mean, a year ago it would have been unthinkable to put these two into the same ring, even into the same town. It's only the Foreman fight that turned everything on its head.
And from a standpoint of Frazier's career, this has to be the most important for him. A lot of people had doubts. But so far, we haven't seen that explosive knockout punch that Joe Frazier demonstrated so many times prior to that savage loss to George Foreman, where he would just spring out there and knock a man down. It has not been evident. He's been able to throw his left hand, but Bugner has stood up to a lot of punishment.
Must remember, Bugner's a very hard fellow to put down. In fact, nobody has. He's hard to get at. He's got long arms, got a huge reach.
He was indeed a difficult man to put down following his first professional fight, during which he was knocked out by Paul Brown, but he has learned a lot since then.
Listen to the crowd chanting, Bugner, Bugner. Sounds like a football crowd.
Little doubt about who is the favorite in this fight.
They're pretty good London fight fans, though. They'll cheer anybody who puts up a good fight. And they'll cheer for Frazier as well.
And Frazier in trouble over there on that rope. Joe's going to have to get out. The referee is letting him stay there. Frazier's either going to have to tie him up, push him off, or move out. Frazier's going to try to fight his way out with that left hand. Now they come free. Again, it's Bugner with that left hand to the head area. And it is Joe Bugner who's gone on the attack as the 6th round comes to an end. But what a great closing flurry by Joe Bugner against Joe Frazier here late in the 6th round.
The sad thing is, though, that there when we saw Bugner had got Frazier pretty well going on the ropes, he stood back at the crucial moment, just when he should have gone in. There's a left hook from Frazier, and another one.
Now watch that left hand of Bugner's. There he followed it up with a right, too. Now watch the activity as Bugner gets Frazier in a little bit of trouble there, close to the end of the round.
Yeah, really laid into him on the side of the ropes, but where he should have gone in and followed it off and got in some hard shots, he covered up and he stood back. He seems to have a mental block about finishing off a fight. But the crowd are with him, and the crowd can lift the fighter onto all sorts of undreamt of heights.
Now the long process begins to move on. We come up to round 7. Two fighters who have spent a lot of energy in the first 6 rounds, and this one started just like the other 6. Frazier on the move, Bugner rotating clockwise. But this is how the 6th round started too. Frazier was able to apply some pressure, but then he foolishly got himself trapped up against the ropes. And Joe Frazier is a very tired fighter here. No doubt about it, it has taken a lot out of him. He's coming up with that left hand now to the head area. Now it is Bugner who backs himself into trouble. Just kind of bulls himself out. Not so sure that either of them have that knockout punch left right now. See, the arms of Bugner are starting to be carried just a little bit lower than they were when this fight first began. Frazier applying that left hand. I wonder how many times he throws it in the course of one fight. It's like a jackhammer.
Frazier's only ever done 15 rounds with Oscar Bonavino. It's the only time he ever really went the championship distance.
Had a great fight against Muhammad Ali in Madison Square Garden.
Oh, well, of course.
In which they went the distance. He knocked Ali down late in that fight. And for the most part, Joe Frazier has been a knockout man. 5 opponents have fallen in the first round. Look at the punishment Frazier takes, trying to duck under it. Is he trying to convince the crowd or Joe Bugner that those jabs are not affecting him? Bugner, a very dangerous opponent, because he can look like he's very tired and has lost it all, and then suddenly he'll flick that left jab out, turn the corner, and back Frazier up against the ropes. That's what he did late in the 6th round. Now both fighters are staying in much closer than they did in the first few rounds. Both of them considerably more tired than they were earlier. Frazier has got to bob and weave more. He's been holding that head there. It's much too big a target. Bugner has obliged by using it like a punching bag. Joe Frazier had 30 professional fights before this, and he had lost only the one. Can you imagine the wear and tear that he has sustained when he fights this way all the time? Standing in center ring and taking that punishment around the head area. But on the other hand, the diagnosis of Bugner as a fighter seems to be accurate. Lacks a knockout punch. Very brave, very defensive. Moves fairly well.
And he's got 6 years in hand as well.
As the 7th round comes to an end, and the CBS Sports Spectacular will continue in just a moment.
Every year or so, it's a good idea to meet with your life insurance agent, your homeowner's insurance agent, your health insurance agent, and your car insurance agent, and make sure all your insurance programs are up to date. It's easy to do when all your insurance agents are your nearby State Farm agent.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Take a fast-shaving Schick injector razor, add a racy gear shift handle, and some guys get a little carried away. The new Stick Schick razor, with that famous Schick injector control. Around those curves, It's free when you buy a special pack of Super Chromium blades. Get your free Stick Schick injector and get carried away.
We start round 8. Yancey Durham was over in the corner telling Joe Frazier to move that head more, bob and weave. Don't present such a stable target. Let's see if he follows that instructions as he comes in. Every round has been the same. Frazier boring in. Bugner with a counterattack. Frazier taking a great deal of punishment. Both fighters tiring out a bit. Yancey telling Frazier to move that head more, but still he's keeping it there. It is a ripe target.
There's no way you could say this is the same Joe Frazier who fought Muhammad Ali. He's just lost the edge of his aggression, hasn't he? He's not just coming forward so unstoppably all the time.
Well, there would certainly be a question about whether or not he lost his aggression the way he has pursued Bugner, but I question whether or not he still has that old knockout punch that he used to possess. When he took Buster Mathis that night in the garden, he just stuck it in there and Mathis fell down like an injured whale. And here, Joe Bugner stood up to that vaunted left hand. There's no question about Frazier's courage or his will to put on a fight. He's not backing down from Bugner, just as he did not back down from Foreman the night he lost it. Had Joe Frazier that night gotten up and stayed away after that first knockdown, perhaps it would have been different. But on the other hand, if he did lose it that night against Muhammad Ali, it really would not have made any difference.
Now the right eye, as you can see, of Bugner has opened up. May have been a clash of heads, but just underneath that right eye, Bugner's nose also bleeding. Harry Gibbs may come across and look at it, but the right eye, no doubt about it, has been opened up.
Keep an eye on that now. That's going to be very important. The referee, Harry Gibbs, he's watching it very closely. Reported to be the best referee here in London. And as I watch him up in the ring, he's keeping an eye on Joe Bugner's right eye. And also the blood now beginning to trickle down from Bugner's nose. That is not the same spot where Muhammad Ali opened the cut. Muhammad opened the cut above the left eye. So this is a different injury that Bugner has to contend with. And it is a little bit better because it is below that right eye. So the blood that runs down stays out of the eye. Slight trickle of blood around the nose area. Frazier, of course, senses that he has his man in trouble. It is also red up above Bugner's left eye. You can see now the blood staining Bugner's trunks. So it begins to come down. That spot above the left eye is starting to open again, too. Now that could be very big trouble because that's the cut that Ali opened in Las Vegas. So Bugner now has a cut above the left eye and underneath the right eye. And Frazier has picked up the tempo of the attack to the head. There's that Joe Frazier pressure with the head in on the chest. He wants so very badly to walk out of here a winner tonight. And he has just finished the 8th round. He took a look at Joe Bugner, who is in trouble, serious trouble, for the first time in this fight.
It's only the second time he's ever been cut, and you can see the activity there in his corner. Wally Holland trying to put on a little styptic pencil there just to oil it a little and try and stop the flow of blood. But they're going to be very worried, especially with both eyes showing signs. Of course, Frazier will come in crashing and bashing in the next round to try and get up there and work inside, let his head just bump around a little. It's going to be quite a rough fight, I think, the next round. Disappointing if it finished this way. Cut eyes, I think, are always disappointing. It's always what finished off Henry Cooper. He had such fragile eyes that really put pay to his career.
Looking over in Joe Bugner's corner, the cut man working on him. Now he's above that left eye after you can see below the right eye. It is already turning a little black and blue as we start round 9. So Joe Frazier has 2 targets to aim for in this round. Left eye staying closed above it. That cut was worked on. Puffiness below the right eye of Bugner. Frazier, on the other hand, does not appear to have any marks on the head area, despite the fact that he has taken such a pounding. Never forget the night after the Ali fight. His face was swollen up underneath both eyes. Look at that jab. Just amazing that any man can take the punishment that Joe Frazier does. Because he is small for a heavyweight, he must get inside to deal out his own form of punishment. We're watching those cuts on Bugner's face.
He's got to jab him away. He's got to keep him at a distance. He can't let the fight tie up like this. He's got to keep moving.
Frazier looking very tired here in this exchange. You can see that puffiness. Bugner backs away. Now it'll be very interesting to see if Joe Frazier still has the knockout punch left. Always in the past, before losing that title, he could knock that man down with one devastating blow. But he has not put Bugner down, despite the fact that he has cut him twice. Once below the right eye and once above the left. And even against Muhammad Ali, he was able to deck him. And Ali has much more speed than Bugner. Watch the defensive Bugner now, keeping that right hand up high. He must protect that right eye area. Frazier got in a little low underneath it. Small trace of blood now in Bugner's left nostril. It's here where Frazier can do some damage. Inside. Bugner now, except for that one flurry earlier in this round, a little quieter with that left jab, not keeping Frazier away from him as he would like. But talk about an instant replay. Except for the tiredness of these two fighters, every round has been the same. As we come to the end of round 9, and we'll be back with the 10th round of this heavyweight fight between Joe Frazier and Joe Bugner as the CBS Sports Spectacular continues in just a moment.
The country roads of England may be the most demanding in the world. Barely 2 cars wide. Superior handling as well as performance is a must. The Triumph TR6 has been built to meet and surpass the demands of these roads in England or in America.
In the dull and commonplace occurrences of day-to-day living, one thing stands out as a completely unique experience. Colt 45 malt liquor.
As we start round 10, keep a close eye on Bugner's right eye, because it is underneath that where Bugner sustained a bad cut in the 8th round. He has been trying to protect it with that right hand of his. He'll keep the right hand up over on that eye. But it is very puffy underneath there. It could open up again at any moment. Now, of course, the question is whether or not Joe Frazier has the punch left to do it with. We're looking for that old Joe Frazier. The one who can put his man down with a combination. You can hear him grunting as he extends himself. Bugner, on the other hand, has had to go completely on the defensive because of those 2 cuts. And if the fight continues at this pace, Joe Frazier is going to win a 12-round decision. He would like to end it sooner. Bugner, of course, keep hoping for a mistake or just if he has the power to knock out a Joe Frazier. There you can see Frazier lashing out at that head area. The important thing to watch is underneath that right eye. That is the primary target now. Bugner just protecting himself. taking a great deal of punishment. It will be interesting to ask him to compare his experiences with Muhammad Ali against that of Joe Frazier. Lost that 12-round decision to Ali, but he was cut in that one in the first round. Here it was much later. Bugner has not been able to do much the last 3 rounds by the way of igniting any kind of an offense. Frazier. Oh, a beautiful left hand. Bugner is hurt. Oh, did you see Joe Frazier hold up? Now, that was remarkable sportsmanship on the part of Frazier because Harry Gibbs did not pull him off. Frazier saw that Bugner was in trouble. There is no mandatory 8 count. Here in the 10th round, Bugner may go down. Frazier knows it with the combination. Referee Harry Gibbs watching very closely. Bugner is in serious trouble. Does not appear to have much left at all. Frazier moving in now. But what an act of sportsmanship on Frazier's part. He eased up and let Bugner go down. The nose area now is starting to bleed again on Bugner's part. Joe trying to get it away. If he can knock him down, you are not saved by the bell. And there is no 3 knockdown rule. A man in London can go down 6 or 7 times, and if he comes back to his feet, and now it is Joe Frazier who appeared to buckle a little bit, as Bugner came back with a right hand. Did he slip or was he hurt? Did Frazier walk into a right hand? Now the trainer comes in. Now the referee separates, and nobody heard the bell here ending round 10, including myself, as they continue to fight. Now, what happened to Joe Frazier? Was he hurt by that right hand?
This is the first replay as Frazier comes in with that left hook right on the point of the jaw. Gone absolutely, Bugner falling. Frazier comes away from him as Harry Gibbs comes in. At that point, it looked like Bugner was absolutely finished.
Over in Joe Bugner's corner. They're working him over, talking to him, telling him Joe Frazier was hurt near the end of that round when he tried to put you away.
That was sensational. It looked as if the bell was never going to go. And Andy Smith there, Bugner's manager, the little fella, came running in the ring. So did young Durham as well. They were both looking pretty worried.
The referee didn't hear the bell. We didn't hear it ringside, and certainly the fighters didn't. But now we're going to start round 11, and we've got 2 fighters to worry about. Joe Bugner's left knee buckled, and then he came back and he staggered Joe Frazier over on the other side. This is the same area where Frazier was hurt near the end of the 10th round. And he is tired. The crowd sensing that Bugner can come back here in the final 2 rounds. Harry Gibbs trying to keep them apart, not wanting them to tie up. You're watching 2 tired heavyweight fighters. That left hand of Frazier's still busy. There's the place where Bugner got in trouble and buckled and fell down. And I didn't give Bugner much of a chance at all to come back after that. But he landed a good right hand.
It's a really great heavyweight fight. It's got everything. The speed, and above all, it's got a lot of courage.
You can see the exchange.
But look at Bugner's legs. Gone is all the pace. They're just weak at the knees, both.
There isn't much movement as these 2 heavyweights just stand out there and paw away at each other, trying to reach down for that just little bit extra. I can see just a small trickle of blood inside Joe Frazier's mouth. And so far since the 8th round, Bugner has been able to protect that right eye. Underneath, you can see the swelling. He'll have a shiner tomorrow. And he would also like to have a victory. And the crowd realizes that Frazier is in trouble too. Frazier up against the ropes, not coming free. No question about it. Joe Frazier was hurt badly near the end of that 10th round. Crowd here wanting Bugner to put together just one more of those combinations, thinking they can do it. Now we see some swelling around Frazier's left eye. Badly swollen area now around Frazier's eye. It is beginning to close on him. Look at that left eye of Frazier's. That's where that jab has done most of its damage. Of the 4 eyes in that ring, 3 of them have experienced trouble in this fight. Bugner had a cut above the left eye. He was cut below the right one. Now it is Frazier's left eye that is starting to close here in the left round. I do not think I have ever seen such sustained action by 2 heavyweights as these 2 men are giving us here. With only 1 round to go in what has been a sensational heavyweight duel between Joe Frazier and Joe Bugner. There is Bugner's corner. First they look above the left eye. Now they go down underneath that right eye, giving him encouragement, telling him he's got a chance to win this fight. Okay, hold on, everybody. This is it. Round 12. We have got a heavyweight fight that is up for grabs. Joe Frazier appeared to have his man put away in the 10th round, but Joe Bugner came back with a devastating blow that put Frazier in trouble. The 11th round with just 2 tired fighters out there in trouble. Joe Frazier's left eye is almost swollen shut, and he goes on the attack here early in the 12th round. Bugner can just hold off for a little bit. Frazier will tire out. That at least has been what has happened in the last 2 or 3 rounds. Frazier has spent all his energy extremely early. Bugner was the only fighter who has been down, and it was after that knockdown that he came back. Look at that left hand. Has he got enough left here to flick it out and hurt Frazier in the 12th round? Again, it is Frazier inside. We must repeat, keep an eye on Frazier's left eye and Bugner's right one. This is it, round 12. Frazier must go all out to ensure himself of a victory. Bugner, on the other hand, has got to continue this comeback. What a heavyweight fight between these 2 men. Toe-to-toe from round 1 to 12. Tired a bit in the middle rounds and backed off. Many in this crowd of 16,000 on its feet cheering Bugner as he starts to rally here in the 12th. Frazier more and more has found himself in trouble on the ropes, has been unable to cut down the angle and get Bugner on the ropes. It has been Frazier who's had to backpedal a little bit in the last 3 rounds. Frazier's arms now are down, keeping his head in on his chest, trying to apply that pressure. Bugner's corner yelling at him to back off and use that jab and keep moving. He must stay away from Joe Frazier here in round 12. Frazier comes in again. 2 fighters who have taken incredible punishment here tonight and have given out the same. 2 brave heavyweights out there. The most important fight in either of their careers, and what a performance they're putting on. Again, it is Bugner who applied the pressure over there on Frazier. Frazier appears to be in trouble, and the crowd senses it a little bit. With 1 minute remaining in round 12, we are in the final minute of this fight. And if Joe Bugner has anything left at all, he can go to work around that head area. But look at Bugner. Both eyes are beginning to swell shut. Underneath the right one and over the left one. That's where those 2 cuts were. Frazier has trouble with his left eye. You can't see him now because his back is to you. What an exchange over there in the corner. We're down to about 30 seconds left in this fight. And it has been like this all the way. A tremendous battle between these 2 heavyweights. And right down to the end. Both of them just hoping that that 1 punch will put the other one away and ensure themselves a victory. We are inside of 15 seconds. Look at that. Frazier's left eye now is swollen completely shut. He has taken more punishment than at any time since Foreman knocked him out in that fight with Ali. Joe Bugner has put on a show. There it is. It's over. Joe Frazier didn't hear it as he threw that last punch. Yank Durham was out there to separate them. Joe Bugner giving Joe Frazier a dirty look. But to give Frazier his he really did not hear that bell. There's so much noise here that it would be almost impossible to hear what went on over that crowd. So certainly Joe Bugner needn't have worried, because even if he had waded back in, I don't think either of them had a punch left, Adrian. I have never seen 2 more tired and worn out heavyweight fighters who went the distance here. 12 rounds. Joe Bugner and Joe Frazier.
Wax puffing and buffing.
With new Sprint, squirting,
Rub, puff,
shining,
rubbing and buffing and rubbing.
and wiping, and shining.
Help me.
New J-Wax Sprint is different. It's the only one that shines as soon as you wipe it on.
Finished with wiping and shining, and wiping and shining.
New J-Wax Sprint. It's easier because it shines as soon as you wipe it on.
Head up! Get the feet apart! Head up! Come on, move it, Jeff, move it!
Hey, Coach, you look like you could use some Gatorade.
Oh, come on! Almost, come on!
All right, man. You all look like you could use some Gatorade.
Gatorade Thirst Quencher. More than just a mouth refresher, Gatorade helps replace what your body is thirsty for. Give your body what it's thirsty for. Gatorade.
We'll be going out to Bill Toomey in Irvine, California for coverage of the National AAU Women's Track and Field Championships as the CBS Sports Spectacular continues right after this pause for station identification.